Great. All right, the lead topic this week is that men are dominating female sports. That's right. See, the natural order has a way of reasserting itself when it's being artificially pushed down. Men who are not being encouraged to compete to be men will simply enter women's competitions and dominate. So we have a story out, but before I give you the story, let's do a recap on what happens when a man enters a woman's sport. So this, what I'm about to show you, happened in October. We had a man join a bicycling competition for women, and he dominated. He beat every woman there, and he is the champion. That's right, because men are physically superior to women. Great victory for men. So understand that this is coming online now. A lot of men are slowly transitioning, becoming freaks. And they're going to want to win because men like to win. So what are they going to do? They're going to crush women. Oh, and by the way, if you leave a super chat, I'm going to get to it in batches. So leave your super chat and I'm going to get to it later. You can ask me whatever you want. So let's see now what the new domination is. This was brought to my attention in a tweet. We have an Australian man competing in female handball. Let's take a look at the domination. Look at that unit, 250 pounds of power, dominating Muslim, weak women. Look at that, power. His legs are as big as their whole body. Their attempt to stop him is futile. They cannot stop the unit. Look at him. They have no chance. Now, the natural order finds a way to assert itself. Let's look at what the natural order is doing. Look at that. What a specimen he is. Pure power. And look at number 44 with her sour face. What a loser she is. Yeah, that's right. You can't compete against a man. But I'm sure the day before she was all about equality, egalitarianism, no hate speech. And then she had to compete with the unit and get dominated. What a sore loser she is. And what do we have here? Again, domination. Okay, what do we have here? Not only is he dominating, but he is groping with impunity. Because he is classified as a woman by the sick authorities. He's just grabbing on boobs, guys. Holy crap. He's just grabbing on boobies. No punishment. The unit is unstoppable. I support him. Not only is he crushing women, he's grabbing on boobs whenever he wants. He's tackling women without their consent and getting away with it. And here I am doing consensual sex? What a sucker I am. When this genius found a loophole. God, if only I was a young man again, just put a little extra padding in a bra and grope at will while beating women. Holy crap. What a great idea. Let's see another image. Look at him. They cannot compete. Look at his size. He's twice as big as them. These 5 girls are lucky they are on the same team, or else they would be crushed. Now, I have obtained some very rare footage of the of the unit, and I want to show you the domination, how women have no chance against him. Okay. So he's going to be on the left now. So when I start this, look on the left.
As you can see, it appears that he's clearly dominating against his biological female
Okay, he's right over here. All right.
opponents.
Score. Okay, here he is again. Come on, unit. Yes, yes. Score. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. Domination. Whoa, man, if men can start playing in women's sports, I'm going to start to watch. And actually, there was a 60 Minutes video on him in a beautiful dress, and he was even showing cleavage, and I wasn't turned on. Some of you could be. Let me pull that up. I don't want to play too much of this because I don't want to be copyright struck. So I'm just going to show a still of it. Let me find, where is he in this beautiful dress? They had him walking on a pier or something. Let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Well, I can't find that part. Okay, here he is in a beautiful dress. Look at that. Look at that cleavage. Can you see it? What a powerful person he is. So brave. So brave. So in 10 years, there's just going to be 2 kinds of sports: men's sports and men with boobs. Women's sports is over because the sickos who run the show need to push their tranny agenda, and this is how it is. Men get to play in sports, feel them up, beat them, make them cry. The funny thing is, in that if you watch the 60-minute interview, the interviewer asks, "So you are not attracted to women?" And he says, "No, I still am." So it's like putting me in the field. Like, oh my God, girls, fit girls everywhere, and my hands are like, oh, I had to tackle her by grabbing her waist and pulling it towards me to prevent her from scoring the goal, coach. That's why. And now you are thinking that no, men are only going to dominate in sports. Wrong. Men are going to dominate in beauty competitions. Here we have a Spanish man who is competing in the Miss Universe pageant. He is favored to win. Men are beating women at their own game. Women can't even beat men. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. Because look, for every man that enters a woman's sports, a woman's competition, women get red-pilled. Because they're going to say, wait a second, this isn't right. I thought this was about female empowerment. Now we used to have women's competitions and women's sports, and now men are beating us. So what can we win at all? Nothing. I want this. I want men to flood sports. I will support you if you put on a padded bra and identify as a woman and crush women. It's going to red pill a lot of girls in the world, at least 5 of them. At least. And, I hate to say it, but this Spanish freak, his body, at least he's thin. Huh? Women can learn from the male example in sports by dominating and in beauty contests by being thin. Even in a rigged game, men are still winning. I support these men. The patriarchy will not be stopped. You cannot stop male domination in every field. When a wall of water meets a wall, it just goes around it. It doesn't fight the wall. Over thousands of years, it can erode the wall, but it just goes around. These men who are mentally a little bit off kilter, they're just going around and they're winning. Now, of course, when your humble book merchant speaks out against the injustices against men, I get banned. I got banned from Twitter last week for 12 hours. Let's see why. I sent a tweet out. This was the opening salvo tweet against that helped kickstart the thought audit. I said online thoughts are finding out that all income generated from their breasts and vagina is taxable. I got banned 12 hours for this. But if I inject myself with testosterone blockers and estrogen and say I'm a woman, they will elevate me and I will be declared a champion. Cuckoo world. And I would do it too. But it would require me to shave this beard. I'm not doing that. But just know, if you declare yourself a woman, and as the unit, I watched the 60 Minutes interview, he only takes 4 pills every day. And the interviewer asks, are you going to change your sex? Are you going to go through with the transitioning surgery? He's like, no. He said, this is enough. So he went as far to where he can reverse things. Smart man. He's crazy, super crazy, but there's a little intelligence there. He has created a world where he's a winner, because in the male world alone, I guess he was having some problems, even though he is a big dude. I'm going to start a nonprofit that elevates men in women's sports. Here, take this sugar pill, and we'll say it's a hormone blocker. Roosh Pharmaceuticals. It doesn't really change anything. You're still a man, but you can claim you're taking the Roosh pill.